is coming along. Wood back on the wall. Bathroom shower is completely tiled now. Kind of hate that didn't do that rain here there, because it would have fit. Could have did that rain here shower, but we didn't. The walls are ready for the tub. The tub is going right here on the floor. This is where the vanities are going in. Got the first coat of paint. Our heating and air vents are in place. Look at the shower. Here's the toilet. I got the little wood in there. Walls ready to be varnished. We started putting down the flooring. Got our vent for the dryer. The dryer vent in. Washer and dryer connections are in place. Pan on the floor. Here is our beautiful floors going in. Same vinyl that's in the kitchen. Going in. This room is going to be a closet, laundry room. Paint on the walls. Lights. Camera action. Vanity will be put, this vanity right here will be placed right there. And the light installed above it. So it's coming along. It is coming along.
A man from Georgia is down $50,000 in cash. Also, his car, too. All after trying to sell his Camaro on Facebook Marketplace. As Robert Bransfield reports, the lessons he learned might be able to help you out if you're looking for an easy way to sell big-ticket items.
I really was hoping it would not end up coming down to this.
Ethan Hines says in hindsight, he would not have sold his 2018 Camaro to a man he met on Facebook Marketplace.
I thought I could rely on a bank, of all things, a credit union, telling me that money's good. I can't.
Hines thought the buyer was legit. The $49,000 cleared the bank. It was a check by phone. ViStar transferred the money to Hines's loan account and sent him this letter explaining it had been paid in full. But 4 days later, that payment was reversed. He learned the check bounced, and Hines was out the money and his Camaro. He has this advice.
Once they say that the money is there, or once you see that the check has started processing into your account, call them and find out what the maximum wait period is for a check to clear.
He filed a police report and was told the buyer's story and Facebook profile were all fictitious. Hines' girlfriend took pictures of the man they met when they drove to South Carolina to drop off the car. Police are investigating.
As of right now, they've not ID'd him. They've not found any correlation between him and a potential gang or other people that have been arrested.
We reached out to ViceStar. They are looking into Hines' situation. The Better Business Bureau warns of fake check scams with these do's and don'ts. Hines says he's learned his lesson and is now back on the hook for a $750 a month car payment for a car he does not have.
Find it kind of hard to put $750 a month towards something I'm never going to see again.
Today is Friday, June 10th. The year is 2022. Now, y'all, I'm exhausted. Today is a Friday, and there's been a lot of construction over here at the house. We are moving along. They are finally, the bathroom is moving along. I got the gas lanterns up on the outside of the house. And here's the crazy part. I bought those gas lanterns about 2 months ago, and I almost sent them back. I was actually in the UPS store to ship them back, and it was so expensive to ship them back. I said, you know what? I'm keeping these bad boys. I'm so glad I kept them and installed them on the house. I hope you all like the way they came out. The house is actually, I'm kind of have like a love-hate relationship over here. But it's coming along. There's dust everywhere. Y'all, when I tell you there's dust everywhere, I just don't even know what to even say at this point, because it's like sheetrock dust everywhere. I'm like, okay, this is starting to get ridiculous. So, but the house is coming along. I'm very happy. This is coming along. So, okay, this is a very important video. I want y'all to make sure you discuss this with your family and friends. A lot of my friends have got burnt by accepting bogus checks and depositing them into their bank accounts thinking they were real. My mother was in the drive-thru at a bank here in Atlanta with a check, and she called me, and I said, where'd you get this check from you deposited? And she said, oh, they want me to be a mystery shopper, and I'm making this money, and I'm going to deposit this money and go buy stuff. I said, Mama, this is a scam. My mother had got some text message, and she filled out this information. These people sent her this bogus check, and she was going to go out and be a mystery shopper. She's going to buy stuff, and I'm thinking, Mama, why don't you discuss this stuff with me? That's what remember we had conversations about talking about this type of stuff before you run out there and do it? Y'all, do not deposit a check into your account. I don't care where it came from, unless you absolutely know that check is real. If you have a check or a cashier's check, take it to the bank that is drawn on and cash it there. Have them convert it to a cashier's check or give you cash. Don't deposit it in your bank account. If somebody's paying you for a car, like the man in this news video just saw, or Bitcoin, like that has happened to a couple of friends of mine, if somebody's sending you a check or a cashier's check, and they're paying you for something, take it to the bank that is drawn on if you can and cash it there. Don't deposit it in your bank account. Do not do that. I've had friends who bought Bitcoin from some company, and the company said, oh man, you done made all this money. Y'all, we are living in some very treacherous times now. And when I saw that news report, this man who lost his car, the car's gone, and gave this bogus check, the check didn't bounced. I'm thinking, okay, what was he thinking? What? Y'all, come on now. We can't be this naive and stupid no more. If somebody gives you a check, money or cashier's check for a large sum of money, I don't give a fuck where it comes. You need to go cash that and put cash in your bank account, not that bogus check, cashier's check, or money order. And there's a lot of fake cashier's checks, money orders, all this stuff are floating around out there. If somebody, I had a friend, this is a good one. One of my clients is a personal trainer and a firefighter, intelligent, smart, college-educated man who spent the past 6 to 8 months to a year getting to know one of his clients that he was training. They were going to open up a gym together. So this guy was hanging out with his girlfriend and his girlfriend. So they were two couples going out on, out to dinner. my friend and my client and his girlfriend or fiance were going out to dinner with this guy that he had met and he was training with his, I'm going to have to call him back in just a minute. But anyway, I'll call him back. That's a friend of mine. It's kind of weird for him to call him this time. Something must be going on. Hold on. All right, I'm back. So a friend of mine, a client, like I was just saying, he met a guy who he was training, and they known each other for a while, and they said they were going to open up a gym together. He was training the guy. My client and his fiance were going on dinner dates with this guy and his girlfriend. They were hanging out. You all have got to be very careful. It is a lot of con artists running around here in Atlanta in various cities. My client and this guy he met that he was training at the gym, they were going to open up a gym together. This is what they were planning on doing. They went out and found some commercial space, and they were going to rent this commercial space to make it into a gym. Then the guy came to my client with a check he got from a 401k or something he cashed in, check made payable to my client, and said, hey, deposit, this is my share of the money that I'm giving you for the gym that we're going to open. They went out and found a commercial space. So my client, like Willie Lump, not knowing any better, deposited the check into his bank account. Bad move. Deposited the check into his bank account and then remember they found some commercial real estate that they were going to rent for this gym they were going to rent, and he took the money and gave it to the people who had this commercial real estate that they were going to rent, that they were renting for this gym they were building. Long story short, of course, the check was no good, but he had gave these people at the rental place cash. So they said, or he gave me cash. I don't know how he paid them. But they said, we'll give you back half the money because we took this commercial space off the market. We'll give you back half the money. So, of course, now my client's account is upside down in the hole. He's got to pay these thousands of dollars back. Y'all got to be careful. There's some straight up con artists running around out here. And I do believe the woman that had that commercial space that he gave that money to, I think she was in on it too. You all got to be careful about depositing a check, money order, cashier's check. Anybody come to you and say deposit it in your account, do not do it under any circumstances. I don't care if you've known the person for years. Y'all, I know 5 people that I personally know, smart, intelligent people. Okay, well, one of them now is smart. But, then I forgot 6. One of them is smart. Who have deposited these bogus checks in their accounts, and the accounts were upside down because the money was fake. It was fake. Fake. If somebody comes to you with a check, I don't care what the circumstances are. You selling something, whatever, don't accept these fake checks. And if you do deposit the check into your account, you need to hold that check for days, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, let that money sit there before you spend it. Thinking that you didn't, I'm trying to figure this out. And this Bitcoin mess, okay, so 3 of my friends went online and found companies selling Bitcoin. They bought this Bitcoin. The companies then, they bought Bitcoin for $2,000, $1,000, $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000. I don't know. The companies then contact them and say, hey, we just sold you Bitcoin. You done made our XYZ worth of dollars. We're going to overnight your cashier's check for XYZ. And once you get that money, you just pay us our fees because, we get paid after you. Or we'll sell you some more Bitcoins for $7,000. So they deposit this cashier's check, money order check, I don't know, into their bank account. And then they wire more money back to the Bitcoin company. Now remember, they've already given the Bitcoin company $1,000, $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 cash up front. Now the Bitcoin company then sent in this bogus ass check, and I didn't wire more money back, thinking, oh, this check is good. I done sold my Bitcoin. I done made a killing. I'm going to buy more Bitcoin, or I'm paying fees or whatever. Of course, the check is no good. The check is no good. It's no good. Bogus, fake, phony, bouncing. You all have got to be careful. If I bought some Bitcoin and it was sold and I made all this money, why not wire the money into my bank account? Right? Or I don't even know what to even say about all these cons and scam artists running around here. I don't know. I had to change my debit card a day ago because I got a phone call from AT&T, and I gave my debit card information out over the phone and didn't realize before I hung up the phone. I said something wasn't right about that and called AT&T, and luckily I immediately froze my debit card, called AT&T. They said, no, that's a scam. They had my account number and everything. I'm like, what? And I'm thinking, what the fuck was that? What was I thinking? Why would AT&T call me about this? It was insane, y'all. It was stupid on my behalf. Luckily, I hung up the phone. I said, something right about this. And I froze my debit card and got a new debit card. They never got a chance to take anything out of my account. Be careful. There ain't nothing but a bunch of thieves and crooks running around in America today. Y'all be careful out there. These people have lost thousands of dollars. They have to pay back to these banks. To pay it back or face criminal charges. These banks are not going to take all these losses. You know, the bank is FDIC insured. And y'all think that the FDIC means that federal government's backing up these banks, and they're not going to take these losses. They have to come after you for this money. Be careful. Do not accept any check, any cashier check, any money order. If somebody gives you a money order, take it to where you can go cash it. Or if you deposit this to your bank account, make sure it sit there for weeks, 30 days before you touch it, even longer. I don't know. Listen, I'm just trying to figure out why anybody would. It is nothing but a bunch of bullshit. These are a bunch of con artists out here. Y'all better be very, very, very extremely careful who you doing business with. And if somebody tells you to deposit this and send them a payment fee or buy something else, don't do that. Don't do it. Do not do it. You're going to lose every damn thing. And the people who I know, the 5 people I know who this happened to, they were intelligent, smart people. It's unfortunate that this happened. So, well, I'm not even sure what to even say about some of this stuff. But y'all need to be careful. Don't be bamboozled and tricked and deceived like this. Don't do it. So anyway, today is Friday, June 10th. It's 9 o'clock at night. I'm going to go my ass, take a shower, and go to bed. I'm tired. I am tired as hell. Anyway, I'm out of here. Please be careful what y'all out there doing, running around. Do not deposit any type of check or cashier's check or money if you're selling something. Like this man sold this car. They gave him this bogus check. He should have took that check to the bank and cashed it at that bank. He should have, and then check no good. Now his car going, oh, this is crazy. Be careful. Be careful, y'all. It's Friday, June 10th, year 2022. I'm out of here. Enjoy the rest of your night. Go out and have some fun. I'm about to take a shower and go my ass to bed. I'm out of here. Enjoy your Friday night, y'all.